number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hi, and welcome to Studio Time with Zach. My name is Zachary Rutter, and on the easel this week, we got another exciting project on Forbes Avenue in Squirrel Hill. Now, I know a lot of you guys tuned in to the episode we did on Forbes Avenue before, but most of you guys may not realize that that wasn't actually the first mural I've ever done on this road. If you take a look behind me, you can see my good friends at Little Shoes also commissioned a nice storefront piece, a very colorful flower garden featuring little intricate shoes in between. Well, I'm back at it again. The owners of Little's have reached out to the community of Squirrel Hill and was able to approve custom artwork on these little planters you see at the crosswalk. Now, before we get started on the fun stuff, you know, we got to prep the background of these planters. We're gonna have to wipe them down, tape them off so we can maintain the reflectors so people don't be crashing into my beautiful art when they get sidetracked on the road. Don't know if you guys can tell, it's raining, as always in Pittsburgh, never a dull moment. I've got the doodle grid down and I've adjusted my image on Procreate. I'm gonna try and get the outline on there with this light drizzle and hope that nothing gets messed up. Let's try and get it done. All right, the weather's held up long enough for us to get the outline. As you can see, we've got orange, pink, and yellows down. It's a lot of confusing imagery right now. We're gonna let this dry, and then we're gonna add the blue background for today's image. Look at that beautiful mural. So I got my sister delivering a few spray cans that I forgot. In the meantime, we still need to do the background, which as you can see, oh, that needs some love. We're gonna go ahead and mix some eggshell white with a little bit of Valspar blue that I have to make a nice light blue. And then we're gonna apply some glitter to that so it's reflective at night since this is a crosswalk. Let's get to work. All right, it has been one of those days where everything that can go wrong has gone wrong. It rained for a little bit and I'm just now realizing I forgot so many things trying to rush to get here this morning. I have my sister dropping off some paints, some spray paints, and a gallon of white paint because my dumb self forgot white paint. How do you do that? So right now we're just gonna chill until she gets here. All right, shout out to my beautiful sister Haley for bringing over the spray paint and all of the supplies that I forgot. I appreciate her. Now we can finally get back to work. I got a table to work on. Now we're gonna be adding the blue to the background. Boom. Now that I finally got the supplies I need, I've mixed my blue. Let's get to work on this background. We've got all the blue, we got all the background done. I'm chalking this first planter up as how not to paint a planter. We're gonna do all the blue on that other planter before even doing any outlining because I'm a dummy for even thinking that was a good idea to begin with. Sun's out, guns out. Been having people stop me asking me what I'm doing. I think it's very exciting. I think the community's really gonna enjoy it when it's finished. We've got all the blue on that one finished. Now we're gonna start detailing up the flowers, squirrels, and acorns. Let's get to work. start the black outline. My GoPro died. I got a parking ticket. It's been one of those days where nothing seems to be going right. Hopefully it's gonna start going right now. Look at them squirrels, aren't they nuts? I'm so happy with how this is turning out. All I gotta do is add some details to the flowers, finish the heart, and get this first one done. Would you take a look at that? We've got these squirrels on there looking nice, right in front of the Littles mural. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get both planters done today, but I'll be back another day to finish them up. Right now we got one done, and I think it's looking great. Bummer. But where else are you gonna park all day in a city for 25 bucks?
All right, second and hopefully final day working on these planters for the community of Squirrel Hill. I'm on my way there now. Ideally, as I mentioned before, I'm taking everything that I did on planter 1, crumbling it up and throwing it away. Everything I did on that taught me how not to paint a planter. So we're coming at it with a fresh mind and a fresh idea. Yesterday, I did a base coat of blue instead of doing the outline first. So we're actually not even gonna do the doodle grid method. We're just gonna chalk on the image, get to town, get her done, and call it another one in the books. So let's get to work.
All right, back in front of my mural at Littles, finishing up the second planter. Let's get it.
When the morning baby, when it
expected. We're already flying twice as fast as we did the other day. The outline is finished. I'm gonna let this dry, and then it's time to start coloring it in before we finish the outline. Time for the black outline. Let's crush this, get it done, and call it a day. As we know, a Zachary Rutter painting isn't truly finished without a signature. There you have it. Another episode of Studio Time with Zach in the books. We got 2 planters painted on Forbes Avenue. As always, if you had fun, if you enjoyed yourself, and if you think you learned a thing or two, please like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the fun happening at Studio Time with Zach. Until next time, keep creating art.